This is Sylvia Saber with Optv Global Headlines. Starting with the top international stories for the day.
The United States has made a substantial offer to Moscow to bring home American citizens detained in Russia. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said he will speak to his Russian counterpart for the first time since the Ukraine crisis. Two former Minneapolis police officers have been sentenced in the George Floyd murder case. They are sentenced to 3.5 years in prison for violating George Floyd's civil rights. Russian forces have captured Ukraine's second biggest power plant. Moscow is undertaking a massive redeployment of troops to Kherson, Melitopol, and Zaporizhzhia regions. China warned that the United States would bear the consequences if U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi visits Taiwan. The potential visit is likely to dominate a phone call between Chinese President and U.S. counterpart Joe Biden. China has called on the UN Secretary Council to hold an international peace conference on Palestine with greater authority. The Chinese mission to the UN urged the body to work with the Arab League and the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. Britain's rail network suffered major disruption again. The staff walked out in a row over pay and conditions. Saudi Arabia Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman unveiled mirrored skyscraper eco-city Neom, the parallel structures of mirror-encased skyscrapers extending over 170 kilometers and known as the Line. Turkey's negotiations are going well with the U.S. on F-16 fighter jet deal. The approximately $6 billion deal would include the sale of 40 new-built F-16V fighter jets and modernization kits for 80 F-16 CD models. At least 66 people killed in terrorist attacks in several towns in Mali. The Malian armed forces repelled terrorist attacks. Up next, we have the health updates. The Pakistan Army are assisting in rescue and relief efforts in the flood-affected areas of Balochistan and Gilgit-Baltistan. The troops are constantly busy in dewatering and supplying basic food necessities and medical care to the affected population. Punjab Chief Minister Chaudhry Parvez Elahi called on Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf Chairman Imran Khan at his Banigala residence. Both leaders agreed to name PTI's Sibtan Khan for Punjab Assembly Speaker slot. Minister Shehbaz Sharif has come down hard on judiciary for unilateral decisions. Sharif accused judicial members of having double standards with their treatment of different political parties. Vice Chancellors of Pakistan's 9 public sector universities are visiting Washington, D.C. under the U.S.-supported Higher Education System Strengthening Activity Project. Pakistani Ambassador Masood Khan appreciated the project in terms of learning best practices in academic governance, research and planning. Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari has demanded the formation of Joint Parliamentary Committee for Judicial Reforms. Bilawal said there were certain issues which needed to be addressed. Sindh Assembly opposition leader Halim Adil Sheikh arrested by anti-corruption team again. Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf termed the move as a case of political victimization. Balochistan government has failed to evacuate flood affectees from Lasbela and Jhalmaksi. The death toll in the floods and rains-related incidents rises to 106 in the province. Pakistan reported another wild poliovirus case in the North Waziristan district. New polio case takes Pakistan's 2022 tally to 14. Up next, we have the health updates. Researchers from the University of California discovered a protein called TGF-beta that triggers baldness and leads to regrowth. The discovery could lead to future research on curing baldness. Up next, we have the updates on science and technology. Border between Switzerland and Italy has shifted due to a melting glacier. Due to this melting, the location of an Italian mountain lodge is in dispute. Up next, we have the sports updates. Pakistani skipper Babar Azam received the feat to become the only batter in the top 3 of the ICC rankings in all formats. The star batter already dominated one-day internationals and T20I batting charts. The International Cricket Council played down threats to the game's one-day international format. ICC said a healthy number of one-day internationals will be played in the 2023-27 cycle. Up next, we have the entertainment updates. Action-packed Pakistani film Zarar is finally ready to be released. Shan Shahid plays the titular Zarar, who is in a special unit of the ISI and wants to find peace in a world where wars don't die. Hollywood celebrated actors Leonardo DiCaprio and Robert De Niro's starred movie is eyeing for a premiere at next year's Cannes Film Festival. One of the most anticipated movie, Killers of the Flower Moon, will mark Apple's first original film to get a full theatrical release. A big pink diamond of 170 carats has been discovered in Angola. The Lulu Rose is claimed to be the largest such gemstone found in 300 years. Up next, we have the business updates. Pakistan's two leading car assemblers, Toyota and Suzuki, plan partial plant shutdowns next month. The move is taken due to unavailability of raw material amid import restrictions. Russian energy giant Gazprom drastically cuts gas deliveries to Europe. The Russian state-run company announced that it would choke supply to 33 million cubic meters a day.
Kaba Fusion is a pharmacist-owned, patient-focused team of professionals with over 30 years' experience providing intravenous medication to pediatric and adult patients in the comfort and safety of their own home. Founded by Dr. Sohail Masood, a pioneer in the home infusion industry and recipient of Ernst & Young's Entrepreneur of the Year award, Kaba Fusion has 28 state-of-the-art compounding pharmacies across the country with service capabilities nationwide. Specializing in IVIG, SCIG, and acute therapies, our highly skilled infusion nurses are present throughout your treatment and our clinicians are on call 24 hours a day. Please visit us at kabafusion.com for more information.
शालीमार हलाल मीट एंड ग्रोसरीज अमेरिका का सबसे बड़ा आला क्वालिटी हलाल मीट चिकन एंड ग्रोसरी स्टोर। मौशी बहरान और महंगाई के तूफान में जकड़े हुए सार्फिन के लिए प्रेसिडेंट शालीमार ग्रुप ऑफ रेस्टोरेंट्स एंड किंग ऑफ स्वीट्स सेठ लतीफ की जानिब से कम्युनिटी हेल्प पैकेज। होल बेबी गोट एंड लैम्ब $8.99, बीफ विद बोन $3.99, बीफ कीमा $4.99, होल चिकन $2.49, चिकन लेग $1.49, क्लीन एंड कट होल चिकन $3.49, चिकन लेग $2.99, चिकन कीमा $2.99, zebra rice 40 pounds $55, shan masala $1.29, muntaha ala quality Pakistani rice $11.99 10 pounds back। muntaha rice से पके खानों का मजा न आने पर पैसे वापस। इसके अलावा तमाम ग्रोसरी और मसाला जात नहायत कम नरखों पर दस्तयाब। We are accepting कुर्बानी orders with free cooking। EBT food stamps काबिल कबूल। शालीमार हलाल meat and groceries, Islin, New Jersey 732-283-7474।